Stacks. The Stacks defies market correction. It doesn't seem to want to go down. It just keeps going up and up and up and up. It makes sense because now Bitcoin has a new utility, not just as a medium exchange, not just as a store of value, but also as a DeFi chain, a DeFi hub. Because of Stacks, Stacks allows programmable dApps to exist on top of Bitcoin. And as Bitcoin gets stronger, you go get more and more dApp makers come aboard and try to create new DeFi projects on top of Bitcoin. That's why Stacks is leading the way right now. It just keeps on getting stronger and stronger and stronger. You look at its pair versus Bitcoin, and it just keeps on going up. So if you're looking for something that is outperforming Bitcoin and could continue to outperform Bitcoin even after the ETFs, Stacks could be one of them. It just keeps on getting stronger. And why is that? Well, because, like I said, it allows dApp makers, everything that exists on Ethereum, everything that exists on Solana, everything that exists on Avalanche, can now exist on top of Bitcoin because of Stacks. Think about that for a second. The maxis love this because this gives a use case for Bitcoin that basically negates why we need altcoins, right? Like basically, you don't need Ethereum. You don't need anything else. You could just do everything on Bitcoin. And they have a point. They do have a point if you think about it. It's just that it's so early, very, very early. Now, Stacks is going through a couple things. By having an event, they're having a big upgrade called Nakamoto upgrade, which is make them more just better. They're actually going to have to fork for it. And then they're going to come out with a new version of synthetic BTC. They already have a version that they rushed out, but now they're going to do a new and improved version that will come right afterwards. So there's a couple of significant upgrades, forks that's coming to Stacks right after the halving event, in case you're wondering, right? So they're building up to that. And a synthetic Bitcoin, in case you don't know, is basically just a synthetic version of Bitcoin that can be used in DeFi projects like Uniswap and others, okay, or Curve or everywhere else. So that's why it exists, right? Okay. And lastly, for Stacks, you could also earn Bitcoin. If you wanted to earn Bitcoin natively without going to some, lending project that you may not trust, you simply stake Stack, and then you actually get Bitcoin in return. That's pretty cool. That's how they work. You earn Bitcoin by staking Stacks. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. All right. Now, the other project, and this other project doesn't really relate to Bitcoin, but they're just on fire, so I just got to mention them. Injective. Injective is just on fire. They just keep on going up. Despite yesterday they fell down a little bit. Now they're back up like 10%, and they just keep on going. Injective is so strong. In 2024, I think they're going to have fantastic year, right? They're trying to introduce their new Volan mainnet, okay, which will introduce RWA module, which I guess, I don't know the exact details, but it's going to make it easier to bring real world assets into the space. They're going to be more scalable. There's going to be more token burning, which makes them more deflationary, which is awesome, and so much more. So right now you can vote for this. This is their next big major upgrade, okay? Not that they just went through one, actually, but, whatever. Why not another one to make it better, right? You look at the number of stakers, just is bonkers, just keeps on going up right now. Within a few months, the number of stakers skyrocketed. Same thing with the number of transactions, 400 million transactions, keeps on going upwards. Okay, in case you're wondering, they are L1 out of Cosmos, and super fast, lightning fast. They have IBC enabled. So, they're just killing it. Now they have a major wallet, Ninja, that's available on Android. Soon it'll be available on iOS. So from an infrastructure standpoint, still building it out, but most major wallets already accept Injective. In fact, I just covered Trust Wallet. I love Trust Wallet. They do accept Injective, and they became a validator last week. So there's a major connection there as well. And lastly, from a chart perspective, that's looking pretty bullish. That's a bullish flag. Yes, that's called a bullish flag. And what does that mean? That means there's a breakout that's around the corner and could send Injective even higher. Ethereum spot ETF applications have already been submitted. So we could, within a few months, maybe 6 months down the road, we'll see Ethereum-based ETF, Ethereum spot ETFs come to market, right? Think about that. That could definitely drive Ethereum much higher. If that's the case, Ethereum could be a good speculative play just based on this. Ethereum obviously has been pretty weak from 2023 to 2024 so far, right? But it's still the big daddy. Its demise is greatly exaggerated, even though I've gone on record saying I think someone like Solana could outperform Ethereum, right? But, who knows? If there's a spot Ethereum ETF coming, that could skyrocket it 340% in 2024 alone, putting it up to $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 by the end of 2024. Can that happen? It certainly can. It certainly can. And also, who else may be getting a spot ETF? XRP. XRP is everyone's favorite crypto coin. Grayscale. Grayscale has XRP Trust. So now they're adding it to one of their other trusts. And considering that XRP is deemed a non-security, it's one of the only 3 or 4, or a handful, let's just say, one of the only handful crypto that's deemed a commodity. You would figure then, hey, why not get some XRP spot ETFs, right? That could be around the corner too. I don't know how many people really want to buy XRP though. But here's the thing. If they have XRP, I'm sure there will be customers. There will be customers, but right now it's been painful to be an XRP holder. But who knows? Who knows? So we got Bitcoin spot ETFs about to be approved. The ETH spot ETFs, that's probably going to get approved later this year. And then, XRP spot ETFs, right? And here's the thing. Here's the last kicker that I'll mention, that it's not just secluded to these. There are rumors now, especially Van Eyck, they love Solana. They think Solana could join this spot ETF race too. And in 2024, we could see Solana spot ETFs. That would be crazy. The first 3, I think, are very plausible, obviously. But to add Solana into the mix, and add Solana's ETFs, that would be wild. That would be wild. But if it happens, it's going to drive Solana to the moon.